Now, I think a lot of people want to know about what they're eating. What about beef and milk? Is it safe for people to eat and drink those things?
Yeah, so there have been viral fragments found in pasteurized milk, but they're inactive. They're not going to infect anyone. Pasteurization works by heating milk, and we would expect that a virus like H5N1 wouldn't survive that process. And indeed, the FDA and a lot of other scientists have been testing this, and they've confirmed that it seems to be working in all their tests so far. So the vast majority of milk and milk products you're going to encounter in the US are pasteurized. But if you do encounter raw and pasteurized milk, the FDA recommends against consuming it. There have been well-documented risks of various bacterial diseases from raw milk for a long time. So this isn't actually a new recommendation, but this wouldn't be the greatest moment to start consuming a lot of raw milk. And so in beef cattle, we actually haven't seen any cases. This seems to be mainly affecting lactating cows. And all of the tests that have been done so far of ground beef hasn't really shown any virus in beef. It is always a good idea to cook your meat, however. So I know that CDC and World Health Organization have said the general public health threat of this is low. But given this, why are scientists concerned about this?
Sure. I think this is the big question, right? Most of us don't spend a lot of time with cows. And even if we did, it seems that this current type of H5N1 does not cause severe disease in humans. But cows, unlike wild birds and mammals, are in a very close contact with people, specifically these dairy workers. And that means there's a lot of interactions between the dairy workers and cows on a daily basis. This can cause viruses to be swapped and mixed. The mixing of different flu viruses is likely what caused both the H1N1 flu, that was the swine flu of 2009, and the 1918 flu, which was pretty devastating. While we have seen recent outbreaks in mammals over the past couple of years, they burned out pretty quickly. Um, while cows have the virus without symptoms, and that allows transmission to simmer much longer. This makes it harder to eliminate the virus in cows. This being said, the USDA is interested in finding a vaccine, developing a vaccine for cows against this virus. And if we provide PPE, personal protective equipment for dairy workers, this can prevent the swapping between cows and dairy workers.